tablet. No, I don't need it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am just cleaning off the dust bunnies. I'm live and I have two dolls with me. I also have a new blank kit, which of a doll. So I'm sorry I don't have my tablet, so I won't be able to see everybody's comments as they pop. I mean, I'll be able to see them when they flash up on my phone, but I won't be able to, I might not catch everything. So let me just obsessively delint this doll and nest here. Anyway, welcome to my channel. Hi, Gabby and the Lost Boys. Good afternoon. We're going to hang out a little bit. I'm going to show the babies in their outfits and just have some content for my channel. I haven't had time. I've actually just been, I guess, kind of lazy to record and edit and upload. It just takes so long. So live streams are definitely kind of cheating, I guess. It's just so much easier to do. I think what I have on here is, what is that? Oh, it was a little piece of hair. I couldn't get that off. So I have my Emma with you because I wanted to show you guys her little casual Wednesday, I don't even know what to call it, t-shirt. It's by, I want to say it's Under the Nile, but let me check because I don't remember. I bought it a while ago and I just cannot remember the brand. Oh no, it's Kissy Kissy. See, I couldn't remember the brand. So it's really soft cotton. I like this brand because it's a nice thick, a nice heavy thread count, what it seems like, and it's just super soft. Hi, little Reborn Genesis. Hi, ladies. We're just hanging out. I'm just gonna show you guys the babies. I also got I got exciting news from an artist that's making me a custom, and she said she's gonna be starting on my custom soon this month. So I'm really excited about that. We discussed details, and it's an artist that I've owned a doll from before, and it's a kit by Marita Winters. So I'm really excited. So I picked hair color and details, and we talked about that this morning. So if you guys are used to, I don't know how many of you guys out here get customs done, but it's such a fun, like, there's two really exciting points when you're doing a custom. It's one, when the artist contacts you and tells you it's your turn, and the most exciting one is when you wake up, especially if they're on another continent, when you wake up to photos of your doll completed. So I actually had experienced the photos of my doll completed, of a completed custom, last week, and he was shipped to me yesterday. So I should be getting that doll. It's coming from Russia, so I'm suspecting that doll probably won't be here for another 10 days or so, hopefully within 10 days. Sometimes Russia Express does kind of surprise me, though. I've actually gotten a doll from Russia. One time this happened to me where I got him in 5 days. Yes, I'm really excited, Gabby and the Lost Boys, and hi, Mama Wid. So I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to share that one. Box opening. I will do a pre-recorded box opening for that one. And for my box openings, I'm trying to keep them pre-recorded instead of live, because lives I want to get like to the point. I don't know about you guys, but when I watch a box opening, I don't want it to be too long. I mean, I love to see all the things that come with the doll. Some artists don't send too much, but I really like to keep it under like 12 minutes if I can. So I'm here with my lovely Paloma. And hi, Margie Gibbs. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And I'm gonna move Emma over, and I'm going to move her over so that I can bring in the kit that I just got. So I just wanted to show you really quickly her outfit. Gosh, I love all her rashy face. Oh Oh no, I didn't bring anything to put her on. I'm gonna have to pile up babies here. Okay, so here's my box. I'm just gonna lay some limbs. Oh, I'm making mistakes left and right here. I should have brought a little blanket. I think I'm gonna have to run and get a blanket. So let me do that super quick. Hi, Cassandra Thomas, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to try to speak into the camera as much as possible. Somebody, people like to complain. So somebody was saying that I don't speak into the camera enough, but, I walk around. So, and I don't have, it's, you guys, there, that sound of the birds in the background. I have all the windows open. Be jealous. It is so nice in California right now. If you're in California, you know what I'm talking about. It is such a nice day. It seems like spring already. It's my favorite time of the year, as far as weather is concerned. So hi, Zoe's mom. Okay, so I got a blanket, so let me see how I can do this. I'm not ever really good at assembling dolls. I'm gonna I'm not assembling her, but just putting her with a blanket so that there's some semblance of a baby. Hi, Shannon. Loves me some Reborn babies. And hi, Belle's Reborn Nursery. So, we have no rain here. We had a nice, cool weekend. I liked that. So I'm going to start with, you guys if you follow my channel, you probably saw my post. But I finally got the doll. So this is the left hand, if I'm correct. Yes. The left hand. Let me move this. Isn't that pretty? I've owned this kit 4 times already. And I'm super excited because I just scored a spot with a really good artist for a custom. And this is her, wait, I'm getting confused. Yeah, this is the right. I swear I went to school, guys. So this is the right hand. So you guys, this is a very popular sculpt, sold out, limited edition. I love this hand. For those of you guys who've ever practiced yoga or meditation of any kind, this to me, I always talk about this, so don't stop me if you've heard this one before, but this is definitely the Gyan Mudra hand positioning. And what that is, it's a hand position, a yoga hand position, which channels in the flow, the energy flow of, it's a hand position in yoga that channels in like positivity. Each hand position, I can't remember specifically which one this does because my mind is bleached right now, but this hand position with the index finger to the thumb is a yoga hand position, channeling in the good energies. And I'm not saying that was done on purpose by Bonnie Brown. I don't know. But if you like to look into deeper meaning for your doll kits like you do your tattoos, I don't know, some people always like, oh, I have this tattoo and it means this to me. So I'm just saying, this hand positioning is, to me, just to look at it, and you want to talk about catharsis and therapy in this hobby, just looking at this reminds me of something calm, something peaceful. And if you don't, know this kit by now. Yeah, it's starting to build up. Yeah, it looks like Scarlett. You guys might recognize these long bunny feet. I love these froggy legs. Joanna gets a gold star. I love these long bunny feet. Look at those long feet. They're just even more relaxed. I love this kit. Look at those feet. Every detail. Bonnie Brown. She isn't a master artist for nothing, for no reason. You're a master artist. By the way, for those of you who don't know, because a while ago, months ago, I saw someone talking about what's the big deal about you're a master artist. And I mean, I had to laugh a little bit because it's not pretentious at all. It celebrates artists at the top of their game, artists that are innovators in painting and sculpting in our community. And it also keeps some type of order in the sense that there's accountability for the artists that are awarded master artists. There's some accountability. So it's worth it to me. But Laura Lee Eagles is a master artist also, as far as sculptors are concerned. Bonnie Brown, and there's a lot of others. There's a list. But there we go. This kit in particular does not come in. I'm not ignoring you guys. Little bunny feet, little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, that's okay. Don't resist. You come to the dark side. Come to the good side, the light. The light is here. Carol Ann, come into the light. The light is here, right now. That's cute. I love it, Shannon. Good energies only. Yes, it's Scarlett. Zoe's mom gets a gold star too. Sorry, I missed your guys' comments. My sister spent weeks when she was little singing that song. I've never heard that song. I'm gonna have to look it up after this. So cute. Well, this one I don't believe that it comes with a body plate, but this one, when I bought it from, I actually bought it, I found it on Facebook, and she was being sold by another artist, and she had a plate with it, so she sent me the plate along that she was going to. Oh, so I may not. It's not a gender specified body plate. Look at that belly button. I've never had a body plate with this particular kit when I've owned this doll before. And I'm sure you guys already know by now which one it is. So let me just see how I'm gonna pretend assemble here. I'll do it like that. I love these frog legs. I mean, these are like these little swimming frog legs. Helen of Troy's face has nothing on this face right here. Nothing. I love this face. I love her ears. I love this as a real baby. She's just adorable. Helen of Troy, watch out. Your face has nothing on this one. Look at that face. So she's got a little bit of an open mouth. No tongue detail or anything inside, just a little bit open. I love her nose. Her eyebrows, very newborn grimace, little newborn frown. I seem to like a lot of frowners. I've had a lot of frowners in my collection. Hi, Erica. Welcome. This baby will be gorgeous. Yes, I can't. I am so excited. I cannot wait to do the box opening, and I'll let you guys all know who the artist is. I'm anticipating having this one done and to me and everything like here probably in June. It'll most likely be in June because the artist is European, so I'll have to be sending the kit to Europe, and and then having her painted. But look at that face. Oh my goodness. I've never had a body plate for this kit before, so I'm excited about that. Plus, I'm so excited about how detailed this artist is, and it's an artist that I've never had a doll from before. I've just admired her work for a while now, and I am so excited to have an opportunity. It's such a nice feeling when they tell you yes, because lately a lot of artists have been just telling people no, telling me no. Just there's a lot of artists that are just not doing customs anymore. Has a lot to do with scammers out there, with people that just complain a lot. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a new crop of like people that just don't understand how the hobby works, that are just pissing master artists and prototype artists off, and they're just, unless you've had relationships with them before, or you have some type of, if there's some type of networking. And I hate to talk like this. I know that a lot of people don't like the idea of networking, but it really is huge in this hobby. It is. I mean, you can call that a pitfall. I don't know. She's going to be beautiful, reborn baby. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm crossing my fingers. I have complete faith that she will be. I love the sculpts you choose. She is precious. Hi, Itsy Bitsy Reborn 7. Thank you. I love how cuddly 3/4 limbs are. I go back and forth. They really don't bother me. I am not like the 3/4 limbs or 3/4 arms are used. 3/4 limbs, like if it has 3/4 legs, that's a no for me. But I've had to do a process of elimination when it comes to dolls that I pick, or else I would have way too many dolls because I fall in love with way too many faces. And I've decided, she does this Scarlett kit, for those of you who may not know, she does have 3/4 arms, but her legs, she has full legs. So this is one of the details I really love about Bonnie Brown, is how she brings the thighs up way into the hip. So when it's attached to the body, it's such a natural fit into the hip. I have a couple dolls, I'm not gonna say by who, because I don't want to like put any artist down, but some of their limbs just look like they're chopped like a carrot right there at the thigh, even though they're full limbs. So it doesn't have the same curvature or the way that it lays into the cloth body. To be able to envision that finished product and to be able to sculpt it so that and you envision on how it's going to look, how it's going to lay once it's attached to the body, I think is totally amazing. And then so this is a 3/4 arm. So this has no shoulder, as you can see. It doesn't go all the way up. Let me read your comments. It's really important. Yes, at least 1/3 of my days go to networking. I had a belly plate like that with my Sailor Rose. It's gorgeous. Building relationships is so important. Yes. I mean, I don't knock it. So willingness to, work with people and be rational about what you're doing and stuff in this community, when you're buying, when you're selling, all of that, it goes a long way. It really does. Thank you, Cassandra. So Itsy Bitsy Reborn says, Ines, I have learned so much about this hobby from you. I am really just a newbie, but I enjoy the learning process. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate hearing that, because sometimes, I don't know, it seems like I'm talking and nobody's listening. No, I really appreciate that. So I love this hand. That's my favorite all-time hand, I think, on any doll that I've ever seen. I really wouldn't change anything about it. Something about her this doll's 3/4 arms, really, I don't know, it just, the posability of this doll, it makes it really nice. I love the way her arms are too, like that. I don't know if I should cover her up. Cover her little midsection up or not. But isn't that such a cute face? She has a nice head. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but her temples are indented like they go in, so you can feel the dip in the temples. It's not too much like the Levi head where you have the little soft spot right here on the head, but definitely she has the nice dip right here on the temples, which is really nice. And she has a little bit of structure in the brow bone. So as you can see, she's got that little frown. And this one, actually, she reminds me a lot of one of my daughters, my daughter Camille, who's actually sitting here. Does she look like you? I think so. It's the nose. I think the nose reminds me a lot of my daughter's nose. Except she didn't have as chubby cheeks when she was born. Your face wasn't as chubby like this. You had a more narrow little face. But the nose, I love that. So I just will forever love this face. That's why I've owned so many. But I knew even when I sold my last, hi, my little Reborn world. Ooh, what size is this kit? This is, she's 19 and she wears newborn. She's newborn. I would say she's the same size as Levi. She wears newborn. Bonnie, my little Reborn world says Bonnie Brown's Twin A and Twin B are my favorite 1/4 limb babies. Actually, they have 3/4 limbs, but yes. Actually, they have, I believe they have full legs and 3/4 arms, just like this one. I love when there are a lot of areas to shade. Yes, I agree with you because look at that. There's a lot of creases in here. This is my favorite hand, so I'll just bring this hand back up. I don't know if you can, if it's picking up on the details right there, like the ridges of her right here, her knuckles. Lots of little creases. Look at that finger right here. The little fold of skin right there on her finger. The little folds of skin along her pinky. All of that. I need a manicure, so please excuse my funk nails. And their little palm. But the face itself, the brow bone and everything, it just has such amazing details on it. So I really love the Scarlett kit. She was, this one was very popular it had a good run. Bonnie Brown had left, she did this, oh, by the way, she is a first edition. I'll just show you her paperwork here. So she's the Bonnie Brown Collection Scarlett, and this is the first edition. And in the first edition, she's number 638 of 735. So in the first edition, there was only 735. There was a second edition of the Scarlett. Don't you just, I love this Scarlett. I like this one too. It's so pretty. There was a second edition of Scarlett, and it was left open until people, that's what Bonnie does now, until like some people lose kind of interest in that kit. She'll leave it open until the interest dwindles. And when Levi came out, I think that's when Scarlett's popularity started to slow down, but she's making something of a comeback now. And my only thing now too is I don't know, I'm feeling like the artist that's gonna paint it, when you guys see her done, you're gonna see what I mean, but I feel like the artist that's painting her for me, I feel like her painting is giving off a girl vibe to her, so it might end up being a girl, but I'll decide once I see them finished. But I've had this kit as a boy twice and as a girl twice. So I haven't decided yet. Like sometimes I feel like, oh, I want to put pretty little dresses and take pictures like that with her dress up and her diaper and everything. And then I think, well, I really enjoyed the boys that I had in my collection. I can't wait to see what artist you choose. I can't wait to share with you. I can't even believe that this is going to happen for me. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this artist. Jessie Lane says, you need some color street on your nails. Hit me up. I will. Are you in California? I don't even know what color street is, but I actually have been, the last time I did my nails about a month ago, I did, I did a manicure. I bypassed doing like gel nails because I usually do gel because it lasts longer. And then I've been chipping away at it, the nail polish, for a while. So it's kind of punk rock right now it's a punk rock clear. Hi, Eileen Dickinson. This is what he does every time. Every time. Come on. Sorry, I'm moaning about Thurston. Every time I go live, that's when he needs to go in and out, even though he spent a half hour outside already. Oh yeah, that's okay. I know my little Reborn World says she meant 3/4 limbs. Oh, that was an accident. I am so sorry. As I'm scrolling through here, Jessie Lane, I did not mean to put you on timeout. I'm so sorry. I'm scrolling through the comments and it popped open your account because I'm using my phone. I'm so sorry. That was a total accident. Eileen Dickinson says, I'm in the UK, so I hope you are all having a great live session. Yes, we just started. I'm only going to stay on probably for another like 20 minutes. And again, I'm so sorry, Jessie. I got to watch out. So I'm just scrolling through here. Itsy Bitsy Reborn says, Joanna, I have to say hello to you. I am enjoying all the outfits, headbands, and silk squares you made for me. You are the sweetest. Don't you guys just love Joanna? You guys should go subscribe to Joanna. Just open up her thumbnail and go to her channel and subscribe. You'll also find her on Instagram. And yeah, you'll find her on Instagram, and she makes a lot of, she's made rompers for me and like all different kinds of outfits. She's even made an outfit for a 10-inch Reborn that I have. I have a little Zodi fairy, so she can make them that small as well, and she does adorable headbands. So, and she's really great to work with. So I'm going to put this girl back in the bag. But isn't she cute? Wait, which one? Let's start with the belly plate. Yeah, I think the belly plate goes in here. There's nothing weird here. Just a disembodied head and limbs. Oh, and she came with her, there's her cloth body. And there's little Reborn Genesis. That is Joanna. She is a seamstress, doll collector, doll enthusiast, friend of the community, in the community. I was saying, like, we were talking about you, Joanna. Were your ears burning? I was telling Katie the other day what an asset you are to the community. Because you really understand what we're looking for as far as the clothes are concerned in our dolls. Do you have any, oops, hold on. Let me read that. All to His Glory and Reborn Nursery. Anders says, hi. Do you have any ideas why you have had this kit multiple times and then sell them? Because I get bored with looking at the same dolls all the time. There are kits that I have that I absolutely love. and I'll just have them over and over again. I can't keep, I'm not like huge on keeping multiple of the same kits at the same time. Um, these dolls, they never change. They never change. And a lot of the ones that I got, actually, okay, every single Scarlett kit that I've gotten, that I've had in my collection, has not been a custom. Every single one was bought finished. So they were already finished dolls. Um, One of them was secondhand. The very first one was secondhand, and it was by Georgia Middlebrook. And he was bald, but I sold him on. Beautiful. And then the second one I had was by Stevie Chambers, and he had a long run. That one I called Etienne, and he had painted hair, but I'm partial to rooted hair. And since Scarlett is like just a permanent fixture that I want in my collection, I'm in love with the kit itself. He had his run, you know, and I enjoyed him as much as I possibly could, and I sold him on, and somebody else is enjoying him now. And then sometimes you just want the same kit with a fresh look. Yes, that too. That's what I was getting at. And then the third one I had was, which one was that? Oh, I had one by, and I can't remember, I'm going to butcher her name, but she was a Russian artist. And I didn't keep her very long because I just wasn't feeling the blondish hair for that kit. So I really didn't want blonde hair on that kit, but she was beautiful. I sold her on, somebody else enjoyed her. And so that one I barely kept for like less than a week. Then there had been one that I liked for the longest time, and it was by Severine Perret, and I had wished that I could have gotten that one in auction, but another collector here in the community, Sonia, actually won that one in auction. She sold it to Erica Jones, and when Erica was ready to move on, move that doll forward for somebody else to enjoy, I took, took advantage of the opportunity and purchased that doll for myself. And she had auburn hair. And although she was beautiful and everything, auburn hair really isn't what I was looking for in that doll as well, even though she was beautifully reborn. So I sold that one on, and the girl who bought that Scarlett was enjoying her. And so, but even when I sold her, I knew that I was still going to have this kit again in my collection. And I've seen people, or other artists, have their versions of, hi Sally Sanger. Yeah, I'm going to read the comments in a second. So, I have something in mind of how I wanted her skin tone to be and the hair color I wanted. So now that I feel like, I don't know, we'll see. I never say forever with any of my dolls. In fact, one of the funniest things, I found a picture that I took and posted on Instagram last year, and it's 4 dolls that I no longer have, and they're all beautiful. And I just don't have any of those dolls anymore. So I don't know. It's like how Gabby said, you're partial to the kit itself, to the sculpt, but sometimes you want a fresh or different look for the doll. I feel the same way about Levi. I think I've had 3 or 4 Levi's as well. I don't remember exactly. I think either 3 or 4. I can't remember. So it's the same way. I feel that way about Levi as well. I'm going to brush his hair. Let me read your comments. Little Reborn Genesis says, thanks, Ines and Katie. Yeah, I get to the struggle of clothing. For the example, my trouble is too small for newborn, too large for preemie. So I'm able to understand that struggle and accommodate. Yep. Sometimes you even have the custom made and you pass it on and then buy it blank and have another made. Yes, it's just the way it is. I think, we just need variety. I need variety. So, and I can't keep them all. And if every single Scarlett that I've ever owned, I've loved, enjoyed to the fullest. And there just comes a time when you're ready to move on from that particular doll, but maybe you still love the kit. And that's how I feel. I'm going to turn this so that the light is on this guy. I don't think the light, sorry guys. I don't know. Let me see. I have the same issue, Little Reborn Genesis, and I've done that with Levi. Yep. I'm going to do it right now with the kit, and I'm about to do it with another. Can't wait to see. Yes, I cannot wait to see your new babies, Shannon. My new baby, Lily, is definitely a forever doll. I'm so in love with her. I'll ask you again next year, Jen, because I've said that before. Have you had a custom Levi? Yeah, I've had, how many custom Levi's? I've had 2 custom Levi's, and I've bought 2 Levi's that are, I've had 2 custom Levi's, and I've also bought 2 Levi's that were already made. So I bought those dolls finished. I'm gonna get his brush over here. They're sitting in the grass, soaking in the sun. And he's entertainment for them. Oh, I don't have my brush in here. Oh well. I didn't bring my favorite brush, so I'm just gonna use this baby toothbrush. Itsy Bitsy Reborn 7 says, Sweet Stellan made me fall in love with the Levi kit. I still follow him on Tasha's channel, and I adore your Levi-ness. Thank you. Stellan was something really special. His skin tone is amazing. He's very realistic. I've never seen mottling like his before. And Pearl is like a master of veining her dolls. I don't like using this toothbrush too much because it makes his hair staticky. But I forgot the other one. I love his little shoulder and his neck. Look at that. Isn't that cute? His little shoulder. Paint me like your French girls, Jack. Look. Oh, you can't see him. I got his little shoulder out. Sorry, I'm talking to my daughter at the same time in here. Who can name that movie? You have had a few Denver Rose sculpts too. Do you have more linking for the Denver Rose or Scarlett? I think that with my Denver Rose, I've only had 2. I had the doll. I had a Denver Rose that, who made that one? Oh, Paula de Faria. She's Portuguese artist. She made that doll for me, and I sold her to Martha at Little Lakes. And if you guys like that Denver Rose, you can go check her out there. She's beautiful. Martha really brought that baby to life, more than I could have ever done on my channel. She really loves that doll. I love the way she dresses her. I love the way she, shows her and talks to her on her channel and just, displays her. She's just so cute on her channel. It's like she always belonged to Martha. And then the Denver Rose that I have, which I don't have out today, I've had that one. I don't think that I want another Denver Rose. I'm just saying that now because the one that I have, really, I just love the version that I have by Severine. So we'll look at his little body. This is a little bit baggy on him. He is a smaller newborn. So, and he has his little dark belly button. Like he is on the smaller, so he doesn't necessarily, like I can get away with Carter's newborn on him, but he is a little bit smaller. But just like somebody said about Trouble, where Trouble is like not big enough, it's in between a preemie and a Carter's newborn. So he's too big for preemie, but a little bit too small for Carter's preemie, or for preemie in general. Aw, thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Shannon. Yes, Titanic. This hobby is so interesting. Who can explain it? Everyone is different, and the way we collect and the reasons we collect are different, but not one more correct or better than the other. Yeah, I think there's just, everybody has, I mean, it takes all kinds, so we all collect differently. Hi, Pamela Ann. So there he is with his little shoulder. The first silicone I had a jointed neck, a ball jointed neck, and I really like this kiddo right here because his neck, which I definitely have to hold his head because his neck is it's one solid pour. Oh, let's look at his leggies. It's kind of warm outside. Love his little floppy legs. Oh my goodness, he looks so cute. I'm looking at him from my camera. Did Zena come in? No, she's probably hiding in her little hutch. I'll try to powder him next time I bring him on. I'm thinking about powdering him next time I bring him on. I finally bought a new brush, and the bristles are not falling off of him because that other brush I had, the bristles were driving me nuts. Do you prefer the really soft or more stiffer silicone? And Sally Sanger says, Shannon, happy to hear you still like 3/4 limbs. I have many kits and I'm concerned no one would want them, so not sure I want to put the time and money into painting them. Shannon, my sweet juniper sculpt from Wendy is keeping me company today. Aw, thank you, Shannon. Let me see. Do I prefer really soft or more stiff for silicone? Yes, Sally, I think many true doll collectors do, and if they don't like the arms, they can always have the doll completely switched the arms out for something different. I don't like the arm swapping stuff. That's just my own opinion. Like, come on. Personally, for me, I think it was an Alexa that I saw that had the limbs of Kiara. It's an Alexa by Bountiful Baby. And as far as Bountiful Baby, I love their faces. I love the faces that they come up with. I just do not like their limbs. I'm not a Bountiful Baby limb fan. I don't feel like they're detailed enough. They usually have closed fists. So I'm not like a huge fan of Bountiful Baby's limbs, but they have adorable faces. But I wouldn't, I like a kit to be true and true from head to toe. So I'm not like a fan. And I know like there are sculptors out there like Adri Stoetti that has those options for interchangeable limbs for their dolls. But me, I'm not the type that likes to switch limbs from one kit to another. I like the kit to be true and true with the limbs it's supposed to have. For me, that's, nobody asked, but that's my unsolicited opinion there. What do you prefer, Ines? The really soft or... Oh, yes, I'm going to answer that. I actually, okay, this guy right here is a 10-20. So he's a mix of 10 EcoFlex 10 and a mix of EcoFlex 20. And he's got a big hair right there. Okay. So I don't know. So he's not, the last silicone I had was Eco 20 through and through. There was no mixing it with any softer grade EcoFlex. And I liked that the way he was sculpted matters, the way they're sculpted. I've seen some EcoFlex 10, although I've never had one or I've touched one. From pictures and from people that have owned them, I feel like they look a little bit too soft, too limp. But that also has to do with like the sculpting and stuff. So I'm gonna undo this, but I'm gonna cover up his little privates there so you guys can see. I'll put his little arm right here. So I love the way he's sculpted. I like how this leg here is bent and tucked in to his body. If you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can tell that. So it's bent but tucked in. And then this one is, it's bent, but it's not tucked in like this one. So this one extends a little bit longer. So I don't know, you guys tell me. I mean, I haven't really done much with or seen or experienced the Eco 10, but I don't know that I would prefer that. I don't know that that would be something I prefer. I think I like this blend here and maybe even a little stiffer. Eco 20. I would even say that I would go as far up as 30. However, I have had a silicone artist tell me that they really liked the 50. Like they have an Eco 50, so real stiff silicone doll, and that they enjoy. And I don't even know if anybody bothers to make some like that anymore. So yeah, in my opinion, this is, from what I've learned, from what I have, he's an Eco 10 mixed with 20, and I do like the consistency, but I would go a little bit firmer. I would go firmer than this. I don't mind it. The softer silicone seems to not get as greasy as the harder silicones. Oh, okay, that's good to know because I didn't know that. I thought that the harder silicones would be a lot more greasier, and I don't know another word for it, but there seems to be something about silicone, they constantly seep up oils or whatever to the surface of their silicone. I don't know what that's about, and that's why we powder them and stuff. Look at how cute he is. But I did not know that the harder or the higher number, the EcoFlex, the greasier, quote unquote, I don't know if it's grease or what it is, but the more chemicals come up to the surface. They have dragon skin that doesn't rip. Hold on, you guys are commenting. I adore the silicone baby. I always wondered what a silicone baby feels like. His painting is gorgeous. Thank you, Itsy Bitsy Reborns. I have another silicone. It's a small 7-inch silicone, which I haven't brought him out in a while. He's put away, by Kimberly Dolls. If you guys ever want to feel and don't want to spend the same amount of money, but you want to know more kind of what silicone feels like, you could always buy a little tiny silicone doll from Kimberly Dolls. She sells her dolls on Etsy. Belle's still here listening, but back to painting. And Belle's weighs in saying that so far she likes the Eco 20. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's something I didn't know. I never really hear too many people talk about how they get kind of this film that surface up. So it's definitely nothing like vinyl. Um, I still like I teeter back and forth. Like I'm like, do I like vinyl kits better or do I like silicones? And I used to for the longest time always say I really like vinyl kits better. I still lean on the side of vinyl kits better because I feel like their sculpting is a lot more detailed than silicones. But ever since I got this guy by Ulrika, I feel like her sculpting is beautiful and to my liking. I love the way his face looks and how detailed and realistic his face is. So Ulrika kind of made me a believer that silicone dolls can have very realistic faces and details as well. Hi, Leslie. Welcome. My baby is tiny and has armatures. Mine doesn't have any armatures. I've never owned a silicone with armatures. But like I said, I feel like for his size, I've seen silicones that are like 21 inches and it kind of scares me a little bit because that is so huge. He is 18 inches. I feel like he's like the perfect size newborn. And he has a nice little head. Let me lay him down like this. There we go. Or maybe I should prop him up so we can see his little face. There. There we go. So I do love the way his arms are sculpted up. His legs are curled in. And does anybody out there that has both like have a preference? Did getting one silicone kind of make you change your mind and now you're like really aiming at silicones? Because I'll tell you, it didn't happen for me. I still really love my Reborns. Margie Gibbs says, I love my silicone baby boy. Yes, Kimberly Dolls is on Etsy, and I think it is, there's no E in it. I'll have to, she's on Instagram. She's on Instagram as well, and I know there's a link to her Etsy account on Instagram. So she makes like nice small ones, little preemie size, micro preemie size. My Kimberly silicone doll that's like 7 inches, it was only, I think she was $95. I can't remember exactly, somewhere around there. So she wasn't that expensive, but you get a nice little taste or you get to experience a little bit of silicone that way. I love when I can like tuck his little chin into his chest like that. I think he looks so cute. But I love that neck. His little dimple. What time is it? 1:30. Okay. All right, guys. It's 1:30 and I have to run, but I want to thank everybody who joined me for this live and hung out with me and talked dolls with me. And I want to thank my moderator, loves me some Reborn's baby too. And thanks for entertaining me, guys. So I'll see you guys again soon. I don't know that I'll be able to make another video this week because I'm going to be busy at work. But I'll see you guys again soon, probably sometime next week. Or if I have time, I'll put up another pre-recorded video for everyone this weekend. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.